Hi, everybody over there in social media land. Yes, we are here, YouTubers, Facebookers. Hello, you're over there. I want to say to you, welcome to another episode of the Question Live Show. Yes, indeed, we are here again, and it is living for the weekend. So we are here on another episode where we are talking about gift giving season. Yes, indeed, it's gift giving season. For those of you who don't know, I am spotlighting gift ideas for you to make your life a little bit smoother. I like easygoing life, so I like to add a little bit of something to you so your life could be easy. Right now, everybody, we are in the ninth day of Christmas, and everybody out there looking, what am I going to buy for gift? What am I going to buy for gift? Who am I going to buy gift for? Hello, somebody, if you tune into the first 8 minutes of this show, you see that I put up a screen and the screen was flashing ideas of where you can get your gift. Make your life a little bit easier and click somewhere or scroll through real slow somewhere and find one of those people that are spotlighted so you can get an easy gift. An easy gift is that's it. An easy gift is a book. Mhm. You don't gotta worry about you going to the store. You don't gotta worry about you standing in line. You can just go online and click. Right? Or you just get in touch with the author of those books and you get an autographed copy. I love autographed copy books. Let me tell you something. There's something about having an autograph in that book, honey. You order it and you get it with an autograph. It's like, no, I need that right and I need an autograph. So again, I put up a list of books as well as other places, other businesses that are offering services that you can utilize. Yes, indeed. There was one queen of stationery that she have digital cards. She has stationaries. She have all these things that's sitting there. If you need to order some authors, you definitely need to get in touch with her. If you don't have bookmarks for your book, if you don't have anything called accessories for your books, you need to get in touch with that queen of stationery over there that I spotlighted. Don't you worry if you missed the spotlight in the beginning. I, of course, will spotlight it at the end. So let us roll into tonight's episode because guess what? It's buy one, get one free day. It is Saturday and Sunday at the same time. So good morning to you who are in Sunday. I am in Saturday, so you're in Sunday. So it is good morning. For me, it is good night. And there's no good night anywhere else at this point. We are in good morning or good day. Yeah, right. So let us roll right into buy one, get one free. We are in bargain season. Buy one, get one free. Everybody wants sale price. Everybody wants good discount, all that good stuff. So this is why we are here. We are going to talk about direct deposit. Don't y'all know what the direct deposit is? That's when your money come from your work and go straight into your bank. But we are not going to talk about your money going into your bank. We are going to talk about how you are going to deposit directly in your goals, your dreams, your vision. So let us roll right into it tonight. If this is your first time tuning in, I mean first time. You never heard of the Question Live Show before. You had never heard of Verona Willis-Brown before. You never heard of the All You Freedom platform. Well, indeed, you are in for a treat because you showed up for the first time. It is your night for you to get a special treat. So by all means, put in the comment section that it is your first time tuning in. Yes, indeed. So what we can recognize you and acknowledge your presence. I like when new people come on in here. Why? Because you're the new baby. And I get really excited about new babies and new hairstyle and new clothes and new jewelry. I just get excited about new things, taking new adventure, taking new risks. I like newness. I just like a new day. So if you like me, that like a new, you get excited when there is a new person here. For those of you who are returning, simply mean you've been here for more than one time, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever amount of time that you've been here, more than one, you are a returning audience. And because you are a returning artist, I want to say to you, welcome as well. Because when you show up, I show up, we show up together. And guess what? Our family expands. And you know, if you don't know, you're going to know. I'm from a big family. So I'm used to big family. I'm used to all these people, okay? I'm used to a lot of people. So I am saying to you, when you come on in here, you are just adding up to my family. You're just adding to what I'm used to. I'm used to sharing love. I'm used to getting love. I'm used to all of that. So when you come on in, it is just what's going to happen. So it's nothing new for me. I am going to be giving you love. You give me love. We just share together. We're good to go. Now, for those of you who are here, let me say to you that while you're here, right here, newbies, right there, no, right here, you see, right there, you see the word share. Click that share button and invite somebody else to come on in and dine with us. You see when you do that? It's going to be just as good as having fresh food that just come off the stove or out the oven, or one that your mama cook or your granny cook or your papa or somebody cook. That is now your favorite meal. And we would like to do that. But when you do that, it will show to me, because when you wave to me, it shows that you are in the live audience. And when you do that, I spotlight your name on the screen. Yes, indeed. I spotlight your comment, your name on the screen, saying you are in the live audience. So when you click the share button and you share that out, and you share that fresh food out, because you know what? It's good to share. My mama said never to withhold food from anyone. So you click that share button and you invite somebody else to come on in and dine with us. Now, if you're watching this and you don't see me spotlight your name on the screen, most likely you are watching the replay. And if you are watching the replay, hashtag replay, and let us know what is it that you learn right here, because this is a teaching platform. We like to learn. Yes, indeed. And because we like to learn, we come in with this intention to teach and learn and to grow, because we are students and teachers at the same time. So you come on in, you put in your comment section, what is it that you learn? So somebody's come behind us, they can learn a thing or two. So good. Now, with that said, you're going to go right over here, right there in that middle, right there, using the word share. Click that share button and invite somebody else to come on in and dine with you. Now, listen to me. When you share the replay, it's like sharing leftover food. And some leftover food do taste nice, because like the food is cooking twice, so twice as nice. Yummy. So you would like to share that as well. No, we hear this all the time. Sharing is caring. But we say it so fluidly that it becomes so normal, and we are not practicing sharing and caring. But let me tell you, sharing and caring is a part of our DNA, and we are operating from our inside out. And because sharing is a part of our DNA, caring is a part of our DNA, let me tell you something. The world needs people to share, and the world needs people to care. So let us come on in and be great sharers and carers of the world. Yes, indeed. Somebody is waiting for you to share with them. Now, when we talk about sharing, we're not talking about you sharing your wealth. No, we're talking about you sharing a smile. We're talking about you sharing your time, your talent, your gifts, your space, your time, all that good stuff. So that's it. So if you would like to share your wealth, that is great as well. But it's not always about sharing your wealth. It's about sharing your space, sharing your smile, share that encouraging word, sharing an inspirational word, sharing motivate somebody to stand in support of somebody. That is sharing. Now, listen, that I just went over is because we have rules here. Yes, indeed. Now, if I say rules, don't let your heart go flutter or your mind go scatter, because I say rules. Rules are everywhere we go. Whether you come to my house, I go to your house, you go to church, you go to school, you go to mass, you go to the temple, you go to the synagogue, you go around the entire world, there are rules. Some we make, some we break, some we abide by, some we create on the way. But anywho, we're here on the Question Live Show. We only have a few that we call house rules, and there are only 5 of them. I just went over the first one with you, that you share the live. The second one is grab yourself something to write with, whether it is a pen, a pencil, a marker, a crayon, color pencil, whatever it is that you write with, grab it. And when you grab that, what is going to happen? We are going to go into it. But if you don't have anything of such, you're going to go on your electronic device and you're going to utilize your electronic device. But let me tell you, if you don't have any of these writing tools, even if you have a piece of feather, grab that piece of feather, honey, but you're going to need some ink to dip it in, to scribble, scrabble away. Where? In your notebook or on a piece of paper. Now, if you're watching me, of course you're watching me from an electronic device, you are going to go in your electronic device, you are going to scroll and find a blank page. Utilize that blank page. That's why they created it, so we can use it. Yes, utilize your blank page and let us work on this together. Now, while you're having an electronic device, you might have another one watching here called your cell phone. You're going to open that cell phone and you're going to go in there, find a blank page in there and utilize that blank page as well. Now, if you don't have a blank page in either one of your electronic device, you are going to open back your cell phone and you are going to text back to yourself. Yes. Now, you must be sitting there and you must be asking yourself the question, what is it that you're telling us to write down or text back to yourself? Verona. Well, as your host, I am responsible to answer you. Well, here on the Question Live Show, we drop juicy contents and golden nuggets, and I encourage you to write them down. Yes, indeed, write them down. When we write things down there for several reasons. When we write things down, it extracts the very thoughts out of our head and we're putting them on paper, and now they become reality and they're looking back at us and we can't get rid of them. And when we write one word, that one word equal to sentences and sentences, and those sentences add up to paragraphs and paragraphs. And those paragraphs equal to pages and pages and pages. And as a result of all those pages, you might just end up with a book. Not only that, you will end up with a book, you might just be the next published author. And of course, I would welcome you right here on the show, because we take stories, we take book, we take work and work in progress, so we can build, create, and grow together. But most of all, support each other, because when we support each other, we are stronger. When we support each other, we grow better. So yes, indeed. So write things down. Write things down. It is better for you. Now, we as writers, we like to write our own story and then we attempt to write yours, but it is not the same as you writing your own story. Why? Because we all have stories deep inside of us. And I'm here as your host to help you extract those stories out and bring them to surface. When we bring these stories to surface, it might just be a solution to somebody. It just might have some smoothness to somebody's circumstance or situation. It might just give somebody the courage, the boldness, the strength to say, I am not alone. Your story has value. Somebody is waiting for your story. So let us write our stories out. And if you don't want to publish your story, that is fine. But just extract it out of your system and be free. Now, as we talk about solution, let us go to rule number 3. Rule number 3 is grab yourself something to drink, whether it is water, wine, tea, juice, soda, popsicle, whatever it is. It could be a smoothie, a shake, porridge, soup, broth. Whatever it is that you drink, by all means, put it in the comment section that you are drinking something. No, you don't got to tell me what is it that you're drinking. That is not my business. That is yours. But the reason why I encourage you to put that you are drinking something is because here on the Question Live Show, we like to celebrate. So whether it is your small win or your big win, we like to celebrate you. So whatever is it that you're celebrating this weekend, whether it is your anniversary, your birthday, your boo birthday, your boo accomplished something, hello, your children's birthday, your children graduated, you graduated, your country is celebrating something, your culture is celebrating something. You have developed yourself a little bit more. You went back to school. You got proposed to. You found out you're pregnant. You just had a baby. You just got married. Whatever the case is, we are here. You wrote a book. We like to celebrate you. So come on in, put in the comment section that you have something for us to celebrate with each other. When we celebrate each other, it is a form of support. And as we go through life, we need each other's support. We need to build a support system because we cannot get through life by ourselves. Absolutely not. No. Therefore, I ask you just to show up and support somebody. Yes, support somebody. Now, with all that drinking, I like to recommend that you drink water. Absolutely, absolutely. Drink water. You think clear when you drink water. Water quenches your thirst. It flushes your body of toxin and it flourishes the skin. So drink up your water. And let me tell you something. I met a man and he turned water into wine. So I like the man, and that's the reason why I have my water. I believe in miracle. And because I believe in miracle, I don't got to believe in miracle that my water going to turn into wine all the time. And you don't have to either. All you got to do is to believe that there's going to be a miracle happening for you. Whether in your finance, whether in your community, your family, wherever you wish for a miracle, pray that a miracle will happen. It can happen. You just got to believe. Yes, indeed. Now, with all that drinking, I say to you, drink on my behalf because I'm back here doing all the talking. Because I'm back here doing all the talking, and that's a form of support when you drink on my behalf. Thank you. Now, with all that drinking, if you need to use the bathroom, whether to the right, to the left, wherever your bathroom is located, go now, and then you're going to come right back and grab your seat right here in the Question Live Show. Why? Your seat is reserved. And not only that is reserved, you got your name on it with your intention, your expectation, your goals, your gifts, your talent, your passion, your purpose. Your destiny is on that seat. But if you decide to give up your seat, honey, you are giving up your birthright. And we are not in the business of giving up no birthright. We're in the business to operate with what's inside of us. And what is inside of us is greatness. And we want to be great people making great impact upon this earth so we can replenish the earth. So come on in and operate from your inside out and let us get this thing going. So anyone who went to the bathroom and they're taking a long time, just to let you know, life is not waiting on you, so we don't wait on you either. Now, ladies, you know that everywhere we go, there's always a line to our bathroom. So if you're outside and there's a line in the bathroom and you are hurry up to come back, listen, just scoot yourself to the side and say, excuse me, can I use your bathroom? I got to go back to grab my seat. But if you get here and you don't see your seat, let me tell you something. Nobody took your seat. Nobody can take your seat just like the seat of life. Your seat of life is personalized and no one can sit on it. You are responsible for how you sit on your seat. You are responsible for how you move your seat. You are responsible. Even when they tell that there's no seat around the table for you, you still got a seat. But if you decide not to sit on your seat, don't worry about it. Stand in position because there's always a position for you to fill. Absolutely, there's always a position for you to fill. Just like there's a position for the prime minister, the president, the mayor, the governor, whoever you are in position. Let me tell you something. We are all on this journey called life, and we all want a success story. However you define success, we all going to define a success story. But I tell you what, no one can succeed by themselves. So no matter what position you are in right now, you did not get there by yourself. So whether you're a teacher or a student, you cannot succeed by yourself. So we need each other. We need to come together. We need to get to a place of awareness and work together. Let us not look to see what someone else has or how someone achieves something, but let us come with a mentality, with a heart of peace. to come together. We need people to work together. Good. Now, let's go to the other tiny rule. The other rule says that if I say something and it resonates with you, whether it touch your heart or touch your mind, put in the comment section yes. Yes, it simply means that you are aligning yourself up with the conversation and we are working on this together. You are lining up the conversation and you are standing in support of what is happening here. You are lining up yourself to say, an idea just arrived. And also, the main reason why you are putting yes is because it is a concrete evidence that, this is not a monologue, this is a dialogue, which is a conversation between you and I. So when I look in the comment section and I see that you put yes, I can smile and say you are holding a conversation with me. And guess what? I won't feel so much alone because we oftentimes feel so alone when we think nobody is talking to us. We oftentimes feel so alone when we think nobody is seeing us. We oftentimes feel alone when we think nobody is hearing us. So let me tell you something. When I look and see that you are waving to me and you are saying yes, I am sure I am not alone. So with that said, I want to thank you so much for coming in here tonight. And again, I want to say to you that if you just join us in the first half of this session, we put up gifts idea again. And don't you worry, we are going to put them up again. But while you are coming in, don't forget to look right there. You see that share button, click that share button. So of course, you're here. You see right there, that's a tree. That's a tree right there. Yes. So whatever gift you want to put there, that's fine. That's a tree right there. So anyone taking long in the bathroom, that is none of my business. That's their business. So I'm just going to go into the audience and I want to say hi to Theta, Queen Sister Queen Theta over there. She is a VIPer. She's up front. She grabbed her VIP ticket. She is a VIPer. She is over there. Now, if you don't know what is a VIPer, it's that you come in, you show up, you take action. Yes, indeed. And she earned a badge of a VIPer right here on the Christian Live Show. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. On this Saturday, I say welcome. Theta says she's drinking pure water. Yes, indeed. When we drink clear water, we think a little bit clearer. Now, listen to me. I am not a medical doctor, but I know a thing or two. Drink up that water, honey. Drink up that water. You will see the difference. Yes, indeed. Theta is celebrating today. What is Theta celebrating? Theta is celebrating with my nephew today. His name is Calvin Stewart. He lives in Orlando, Florida. Yes, indeed. Calvin, we celebrate you. We like to celebrate Calvin. Calvin, we celebrate you today. Whatever your accomplishment is, we celebrate with you. We party with you. We say, keep on moving, keep on going. Your time is now. So let me tell you, Calvin Stewart, we want to raise whatever we're drinking from, our bottle, our cup, our spoon, our fork, our bowl, whatever we're drinking from. We raise it and say cheers to you. So we celebrate you from this end of the Question Live Show. And we send a direct deposit into your vision, a direct deposit into your dreams and your goals that you may see the result, and it is called your success story. So again, Calvin Stewart in Orlando, Florida, we welcome and we celebrate you. We welcome your aunt who brought forth your name, and we celebrate you. Thank you so much, Theta, for sharing your nephew with us. Theta says she got her water pen and pencil and writing pad, and she have gone to the bathroom and she's ready to rumble. Yes, indeed. So we are going to rumble right away into this episode. So again, you know that we started out days of Christmas, because you know the song says 12 days of Christmas, but we're not doing that. We're going over more than 12 days of Christmas. So today we are in the 9th day of Christmas. And of course, for you who don't celebrate Christmas, that is fine. We're not worrying about who's celebrating what. We are talking about it is a gift-giving season. It is gift-giving season. So whether you celebrate one thing or the other, it don't matter. Somewhere along the line, it is gift-giving season. So I like to celebrate. I like to give you idea of gift. And of course, you see my little thing back here. If you have a Christmas tree, you want to put gifts underneath your tree, by all means, go ahead. But let me tell you something. It is gift-giving season every day. So we like to give. We're outside. We're buying gifts. We're spending hours outside. We're spending hours going online, and we're looking for bargain. But tonight we are going to talk about how to do direct deposit into our goals and into our vision that is given to us. Oftentimes we hear this direct deposit. That means your money is going straight in your bank from your job. Who likes direct deposit? You can just raise your hand and say, me. Sometimes it's just not good to have direct deposit because sometimes you just don't want the money in the bank as of yet. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're budgeting something. You're like, nah, I don't want the money in the bank as of yet. So sometimes direct deposit for your money have benefits, and then it don't have benefits, okay? But if you like direct deposit, that is up to you. We don't judge nobody here. Whatever your preference is, that is up to you. So you can go ahead with that. Some people like to have their money, and some people like to have their, their literal money and calculate it and count it out and feel the energy from the money flowing instead of it going straight into your bank account. Some people like, count out their money. Okay? Some people sit there like, oh, I don't know, need to see it. And oftentimes when we do that, we're like, we don't need to see it. Sometimes it gets there and it's not even correct because we so focused on the fact that it might be the same money all the time. It might be the same amount all the time. So you just go straight in the bank and you're just like, whatever. But sometimes it is not the same amount because I see it happen all the time. Some people get more or some people get less in their direct deposit. But when you have it in your hand, you start, you're counting, and you're like, yes, this is the correct amount. So direct deposit got its ways of benefiting you, and sometimes it don't. So yes, indeed. So Theta says she loved direct deposit. Yes, Theta says she loved the direct deposit. Like she don't got to think about go cashing nothing. You have some check cashing on the bank and all that stuff. You got to go take your little check to the bank and check cash in place, and you got to go change out your money. Theta says she liked the direct deposit. She like when it comes straight in and boom, she don't got to worry about going nowhere to calculate no money. Hey, this is my check. Give me back this money. No, it is a direct thing. It's there. It's gone. I'm not worrying about it. We not having no issue. It's just there, right? It's just there. And everybody is not for that. Everybody wants to go and have a little conversation with the clerk in the bank, So whatever the case is, go right ahead and put what is it that you like. You like direct deposit with your money. You don't like direct deposit with your money. Whatever the case is, it don't matter at this point. Tonight, we are going to talk about the direct deposit into your goals, into your vision, into your dreams, into your future, your purpose, your destiny. We have to come to a point where we are depositing directly into these things. Why? They are ours. They are personalized. And because it is personalized, we are responsible for the direct deposit that we are putting into our vision. We are responsible for the direct deposit that we are adding to our future. We are responsible for the direct deposit that we are putting into our purpose. We are responsible. So have you ever been into that place where you're not depositing into yourself? You find it like, oh, wait, I'm not making no deposit. Your dreams are presented to you, but you sit there like, I'm not making no deposit. Have you ever been there where you just sit and not doing anything? Because I've been there. We are like, And there's nothing happening here. There's nothing happening here. Of course not. If there's an issue, I will discuss with the person or institution sending me the funds. You're right, I'm saying, right? So when we have direct deposit, we got to make sure that we are checking our bank statement. We got to go back. We got to check our bank statement to see if the correct amount was deposited or withdrawn, all that good stuff. When there's an issue, as Peter just said, when there's an issue, you got to go into the bank and say, listen, I was expecting $2 and I only got $150. Where the other one? Or the person who's sending the money to her bank account. Excuse me, I was expecting $200. You send me $150. Okay. So we got to go back and we got to straighten those issues out when there is a direct deposit. It's a money transfer going. Sometimes the money transfer and it's just floating somewhere and it got lost in the middle before it get to the deposited place. Right? So we want to come to this point where we are depositing in our dreams. We are depositing in our future. Yes, indeed. So there's 7 ways that we are going to go over these direct deposit. 7 ways. Number 7 ways we are going to go over these things. Yes. First one is we got to seek direct direction, because now if you don't know where you're going, you're going to be lost. If you don't know where you are depositing this thing, you're going to be lost. If you don't know where you're depositing anything, you're going to be lost. So if you don't know where your bank is and you're going to deposit something in your bank, you're going to be lost. If your job is sending you some money and they don't have the information to your bank, it is going to be lost somewhere. So first thing that we need, how we are going to do direct deposit into our future, into our goals, into our dreams, we need to have direct direction. You see how both words, the same words twice? Direct direction. Your direction must be direct. It's going straight ahead. It's going forward. Not looking to the left, not looking to the right. It's going straight ahead. Direct direction. Anything that's direct is going straight. It's going right there. We got to know where we're going. So we need direct direction to go into our future. You cannot go into something if you're not going this way. We're moving forward. So let us get to understand that our first way of how we are going to do a direct deposit into our future, into our goals, into our vision is by seeking direct direction. Find that spot and go straight ahead into that direction. Don't look to the left. Don't look about somebody. Don't look to see what somebody else is doing. Let's go direct. We keep it a focus. We're keeping a focus. That's number 1. Number 2, ways of how we are going to direct deposit into our goals, into our vision. We are going to seek direct counsel. Seek direct counsel from God. Seek direct counsel from God, because when we seek direct counsel, we are seeking wisdom and we are seeking ways to grow, and not only to grow, but to mature. So when we seek direct counsel, it is from God who will add to us wisdom. But when we seek wisdom, we must mature to match that wisdom. So we want to support ourselves, right? We want to support ourselves. We talk about supporting each other all the time. Let us support ourselves. We are supporting our dreams. We are supporting our vision. We are supporting our goals, our destiny. We are supporting our purpose. So what is it that we are going to do? We are going to seek wisdom. We go back to our source and we are seeking wisdom. So what? We can mature a little bit. So let us mature, not grow, because when everybody can grow. We all have the capacity to grow. But when we are talking about maturity, it is different from our growth. We grow mind, we grow body. But we need to mature, develop a little bit more. So the second one is to seek counsel, godly counseling. Now, first timers, if you are here and you're being a little bit shy, you don't want to wave to us that you're here, that is fine by us, because sometimes I do get shy too. But if you're here and you're not waving to us, you're not putting a name, that it is your first time, that is fine. We don't judge no one. This is a space where you come on it. If you want to just be in the back and peep on it, that is fine. But I would like to let you know that if you are not writing things down, yes, indeed, all you have to do is go over there into the chat. You will see that we have great note takers here on the Question Live show. And when we have great note takers here, great notes are in the chat. So if you are missing any points, you can go right back into the chat, roll up, scroll down, wherever you got to go, and you're going to find great note takers over here. So as you can see, I'm saying them, and Theta is writing the points down just for your learning. We teach, we learn, we grow. Absolutely. We teach, we learn, we grow, because we are students and teachers at the same time with the same intention. So yes, indeed. So write things down, or you can just take a screenshot if you don't have your pen, your pencil. Just take a screenshot of what Theta is putting up here, and we could go right along. So the second one is seek direct counsel from God so that we can mature. When we mature in wisdom. It is not about your growth. Your growth is normal. That's normal. We want to go past that. We want to go past that, and we want to mature. So your growth and mature, we want to mature. So number 3 is we want to go with direct timing. We got to know the perfect time. Direct timing, you know that you work, you know that you're going to get paid. That is the perfect time. You know that when payday comes, it is Friday, whatever time you get paid, whatever interval you get paid, direct timing is important. You know that you're getting paid Friday, you're going to expect the direct deposit to go into your account on Friday. Direct timing is important. When we are moving forward, direct timing is important. Yes, indeed, because when we go with direct timing, it is the perfect timing of God, because what? It teaches us patience. So number 3 is direct timing, which equal to patience, because now you work all week, and you expect a paycheck on Friday. And when Friday comes, you sit right there. But all week you had to develop patience. And patience simply means that you're waiting for your pay on Friday. You're waiting for that deposit to go in. Friday evening, Friday morning, Friday day, Friday, whatever time, Saturday you run and you check your account. Yes, it was perfect timing. And sometimes we talk about perfect timing because, oh, we don't have no money. Money, we don't have that money yet. But yet we're sitting there, we're anticipating that money. Now, Christmas is coming again for those of you who celebrate Christmas. Christmas is coming again. So everybody's sitting there calculating that money to say, oh my God, this is perfect time. And this money came right on time. And that is what we want to conclude when we are depositing in our goals and in our future. This is a perfect time for me to deposit in my future. We are in the 9th day of December. It is a perfect time to deposit in our future. So direct time is important. When we direct timing show up, today is the direct timing. How is it that we are going to deposit in our future? Today is the day. We had patience all year long from 2023 started until now. We had to develop some form of patience to get right here to say that we are going shopping. So direct timing is important. That is where we end up with patience. And so we end up with patience there. It is a good trait to have. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with yourself, because when you are patient with yourself, you see that your goals, your destiny, your purpose will be fulfilled. Don't be so hard on yourself, okay? So that's number 2. Number 2. Number 3, have a direct obedience to the calling that is on your life. Direct obedience. You sit there, we tell our children all the time, obey your mother, obey your father. This is the law of the Lord, that you obey your mama, you obey your father. Okay, you want your children to obey you all the time, but why is it that we are not obeying the calling that is on our life? So we got to seek direct obedience to the calling, the assignment that is given to us. When we seek divine obedience and direct obedience, we see that when we sacrifice our goal, you see that things will be better when we have a direct obedience towards our goal. Be obedient to your calling. Be obedient. Direct obedience is important to your calling, to your purpose, to your dream. It is yours. Audience, everything is yours. When we have a direct obedience to God, when we have a direct obedience to God, because God is the only source that is giving you these direct things. God is the only source that put all this greatness in you. Okay, whoever you call your God, that's I'm just trying to let you know. I'm not here to introduce no other God, but I'm just letting you know there is a God, and the God who created you have deposited these things. So where we go, the next one is to direct obedience. Direct obedience simply means it make a way, it open a space for abundance of blessing to flow. If we are not obedient, we will not receive the abundance of blessing. We tell our children this all the time. If you don't get an A, you can't go on vacation. If you don't get an A, you can't get a new shoe. If you don't go get an A, you're not this. If you don't get 100, if you don't get A, if you get B, you're not getting nothing. We tell our children these all the time. Why? Because there is something about obedience. Because when we are obedient, there is a reward toward us. Same way we reward our children. God rewards us when we are obedient to Him. So direct obedience is another way how we can do a direct deposit into our goals and our vision and our destiny. There is a direct deposit in our obedience. The reward is great. Now, if your job is not being obedient into sending you your money into your direct deposit, then there's a problem. So there's a reward to you when you receive that direct with your money. Christmas is coming, whatever holiday is coming, okay? Everybody wants to have that money. So it's the same concept that we got to be obedient to God. When we have a direct deposit, you will see it opens additional blessing to flow. Absolutely. I'm going to say this again. We tell our children to be obedient to us. Therefore, it's the same concept. When we are obedient to God, you see that the blessing will flow. Okay, so that is number 4. Number 5 is direct trust. Direct trust is simply mean that when your job is paying you, you trust your job to send you the money. It's the same thing. You go back, you have a direct trust with God to bless you. You have a direct trust with God to protect you. You have a direct trust with God to guide you. You have a direct trust with God to say, I'm keeping your gifts, your talents secure. You have a direct trust. We need to have a direct trust. Just as way we have a direct trust when I'm sitting on this chair right now, when we go on the plane, when we go in our car, when we go on the street, when we go in the supermarket, when we go to regular market, when we have a direct to someone towards something or someone else, it is the same concept when we should have a direct deposit of trust to God. When we are trusting God, we give a direct, right up, right there. God will guide us when we have a direct trust towards Him. God wants to guide us. Yes, He wants to guide us. He wants to bless us. So we need to have this mentality that we need to have a direct trust to God. God wants to bless us. So this is another way where we can direct deposit into our goals and our future and our dreams and our visions. Direct trust that God will guide us into that place to accomplish our dreams and our vision. Direct trust. That is number 5. Direct step is number 6. Direct step. We want to have a direct step. We want to know the next step is. We want to know the next step is. Now, when you get your direct deposit, your money from your job, you want to know what you're going to do with that money. Go in there, you're counting. You go in there, you're counting. You go in there, you're counting. What am I going to do with this money? When you have a direct step, you learn how to budget. When you have a direct step with your finance, you know exactly what to spend, how to budget that money. If you get $2, you know that, I need to budget this $2. And it is the same thing. You got to have a direct going towards your future, going towards your goal to say, okay, I have a dream to accomplish this. What is the step that you are taking toward that goal? What are the steps that we want to take? We need to go into a direct step, because when we have a direct step, you will see that, one step is better than no step. And when we're stepping directly in something. When we are literally walking, we are walking directly in something. Everybody who been here before, you know, I talk about my story. I came from a farm. I'm a farmer's baby. I was raised on a farm. Therefore, when you're walking on the farm, or whether you're walking on the outside, there is a direct step. We got to focus on a direct step. No, you know, you might just step in something that you don't want to step in. So whether you're on the farm or you're not on the farm, you're walking outside, you want to know the direct step. Yes, indeed. You're stepping directly in something that you don't want. No good, no good, no good. But when you're stepping directly into the path that God opened up for you, you see that, my vision is a little bit clearer. So we want to go into that. And when we go into our direct step, we are following God. We are following the path that God opened for us to follow. So let us remember that to direct deposit into our goals, into our vision, we need a direct step. So what? Our path can look a little bit clearer. Yes, indeed. Now, let us go. We are number 6. So when we go into number 7, we want to have direct strength. Direct strength is that you're not using my strength. You're not using my strength. You are using the strength that God is giving you. You're using the strength that said, listen, God is my strength. You're tapping into the source. You're tapping into the source. When we are tapping into the source, you're not borrowing my strength. I need mine. You're not borrowing my strength. You are utilizing your strength. You're utilizing your mentality to go directly to the source to get your strength. So we want to have direct strength. We want to have direct strength to say that individually, we are going back to the source. We are going to say, God, I need some strength here. You know, sometimes we fall down, we weak. We're like, hey, when you're sitting there and listen, the person who is responsible to send your finance to you, they're in a whole bunch of stuff. They're not sending it. We need to see a stronger person operating this. You know, when you're in HR and HR don't have a strong backbone operating or in payroll, and they're operating where somebody cannot handle the finance, you know, they got to get somebody else. You know what I'm saying? They got to get somebody else. So we want to go with direct strength, somebody who's strong enough on knowledge, somebody who's strong enough on the understanding and the information that's given to them, the position that they're in. So we want to have a strong mentality of how we are going towards our goals. We want to have a strong mentality of how we are preparing ourselves to accomplish our goals. So divine strength. When we have a divine strength, what will happen? In the difficult times that we think that we can't make it, we will make it. God is our strength. The very difficult time, like, oh my God, my finance, my this, my that. When those difficult times come in and we have that direct strength, honey, it will just go and you're like, this too shall pass. Yes, Lord, this shall pass. All this difficult stuff that we are going through, it won't last into tomorrow. When we are going through this difficult time, because we have direct strength. Listen, those difficult times, they just come to make you strong. That's what it is, divine strength. It will make you stronger, and you see that you go through nice and easy. And you're gonna like, oh yes, I remember I went through that. It will push you into a place of peace so you can go into your destiny with peace. If you're going into your destiny without peace, it's not working too well. We want to go into our place of peace. We want to go into our destiny with peace. So when we go into our destiny with peace, you see that, boy, your destiny going to welcome you nicely, nicely, nicely. Yes, indeed. So as we talk about divine strength, that was number 7. Thank you, Tina. That was number 7. We need divine strength. Our strength comes from the Lord. Our strong mentality is required when the difficult times arise. If you are facing a difficult time and you are not strong enough, you see that you start having all sort of illness, all sort of stress, all sort of distress. Why? Because we did not utilize one of those direct deposit method. And these are methods that you can apply to your everyday life to see that your dreams, your goals, your vision, they are waiting for you. And because of such, take good risk on yourself, because you only have today. You don't have tomorrow. You only have today. So take one step further into your dream, one step further into accomplish your vision. Why? It's yours. So as we deposit into ourselves, what it will do, it will allow us to build up those muscle of perseverance, and those muscle to move right ahead. So as we close out those 7 points, let me tell you, overall, we need to know how to deposit in our future. We need to know how to deposit in our goals, into our dreams, into our vision, because when we do that, we are putting on a muscle of perseverance, a muscle to push forward. So what? We can build together. And when we build together, we will endure together. And I want to encourage you as your host, endure until the end. There's no such thing as giving up on your dream. There's no such thing as giving up on your vision. There's no such thing giving up on your purpose and your destiny. So I would like to leave this with you to say, guess what? Whatever you're going through, it is okay. Endure until the end. Because at the end of the day, might not be literally today, at the end of the day, you're going to see all those tears. You're going to smile, because you are closer, one step closer into fulfilling your purpose. Your purpose is calling you. Why? Because it is personalized. So this is your host, Verona Willis-Brown, on another episode of the Question Live Show, where we talk about today how to deposit directly into your goals, into your destiny, into your vision, into your goals. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week, same time, same place, as we continue our gift giving season. Now, if you missed the gift ideas, I will just close off by putting them back up. Thank you so much for tuning in.